First up, forget tanks and generals. We're breaking down how South Asia is seeing a new age of regime change, driven not by armies, but by hashtags and viral outrage. This isn't your grandpa's coup. It's a social media revolution, and we've got the inside scoop on who's pulling the strings and how it's reshaping nations from Sri Lanka to Bangladesh and beyond. Then, we're heading to Dhaka, where the air quality is painting a grim picture. Is the capital breathing easy or struggling to survive? We'll tell you the AQI score and what it means for millions living under a moderate threat. Don't miss this vital update on urban living. Next, a story that will shake you to your core. A 13-year-old boy arrested for a horrific crime against a 2-year-old girl in Sylhet. We'll cover the details of this devastating case and the ongoing legal proceedings. This is a sensitive report, but one you need to hear. And finally, the crackdown in Adabar, Dhaka, as 3 suspects are arrested in connection with a brutal murder. Who are they, how were they caught, and what weapons were involved? We're bringing you the latest on this developing investigation. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the Scoopster community. South Asia's coups go digital, the hashtag revolution. Forget the rumble of tanks, the new battleground for regime change is online. South Asia is witnessing a seismic shift, moving from overt military takeovers to a sophisticated era of social media coups. This isn't just about protests, it's about algorithms, influencers, and digitally amplified outrage that can topple governments faster than ever before. For decades, power in South Asia shifted through midnight meetings in barracks and the thunder of tanks rolling into capitals. Generals dictated fates, with nations like Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka often caught in Cold War proxy games. But that era of overt, military-driven coups is over. Now, the vanguard isn't in uniform. It's in the hands of smartphone-wielding youth, turning political upheaval into viral content. Foreign powers have shifted their tactics too, from arming generals to funding NGOs and amplifying influencers who can shape narratives at lightning speed. This new model, dubbed the social media coup, is cleaner, less overtly authoritarian, and masquerades as democratic. Yet its impact can be more corrosive. Sri Lanka's 2022 collapse of the Rajapaksa dynasty, fueled by images of protesters in the presidential pool, became a global meme, symbolizing a dynasty's fall not to bullets, but to viral mockery. While hashtags brought down the government, they couldn't fix the nation's bankrupt economy. Similarly, Bangladesh saw protests over civil service quotas morph into a revolt against Sheikh Hasina's rule, with Nobel laureate Mohammad Yunus stepping in, presented as a benevolent reformer. Yet, the nation now grapples with a paralyzed interim government and plummeting economic growth. Nepal's attempt to ban social media backfired, igniting street protests and the trending hashtag #NepoKids, targeting the elite. The aftermath saw not just resignations, but also dangerous calls to restore the monarchy and a Hindu state, revealing how digital revolts can fracture secular democratic orders. Pakistan, though still under military influence, sees simmering unrest, with its vast, digitally connected youth population poised to test the limits of repression. Even India, with its sturdier institutions, isn't immune. Inequality, youth unemployment, and elite privilege mirror conditions in its neighbors, creating fertile ground for digitally coordinated unrest. The global implications are stark. Platforms like YouTube, Facebook, and X become battlegrounds where outrage is amplified, and revolutions are commodified. Capitalism, in this new age, monetizes instability, turning political engineering into a business model. Don't go anywhere, because the digital revolution isn't just changing governments, it's impacting our daily lives in ways you won't believe. Next, we tackle the invisible threat lurking in the air we breathe. Dhaka's breathless battle, inside the moderate air quality crisis. Wake up and smell the air. Dhaka, Bangladesh's bustling capital, is once again in the headlines, not for its vibrant culture or economic growth, but for the air its citizens struggle to breathe. Ranked 28th globally for poor air quality, the city recorded an AQI score of 68, placing it in the moderate category. But what does moderate really mean when it impacts millions? A moderate AQI score, ranging from 50 to 100, signals a light threat to health. While not immediately hazardous, it means sensitive individuals should limit prolonged outdoor activity. This isn't just a number, it's a daily reality for the inhabitants of this megacity. For context, scores between 101 and 150 are unhealthy for sensitive groups, while readings above 301 are hazardous. Dhaka's current standing, though not the worst, is a stark reminder of its persistent battle with pollution, a struggle that typically intensifies in winter and offers only temporary respite during the monsoon. The AQI in Bangladesh is calculated based on 5 key pollutants: particulate matter, PM10 and PM25, nitrogen dioxide, NO2, carbon monoxide, CO, sulfur dioxide, SO2, and ozone. These invisible invaders contribute to a health crisis that the World Health Organization estimates kills 7 million people worldwide annually, linked to strokes, heart disease, lung cancer, and respiratory infections. While Jakarta, Baghdad, and Dubai currently top the list with unhealthy and very unhealthy AQI scores, Dhaka's consistent, moderate to unhealthy readings underscore a chronic issue that affects the quality of life and long-term health of its residents. Public reaction often oscillates between resignation and frustration, with environmental groups continuously calling for stricter regulations and sustainable urban planning. Analysts point to vehicular emissions, industrial pollution, and construction dust as primary culprits, demanding more robust government action. The trend suggests that unless significant interventions are made, Dhaka's air quality will remain a critical concern, impacting everything from public health to the city's overall livability. But the fight for a better future isn't just about clean air, it's about safety and justice. Next, a disturbing case that has sent shockwaves through Sylhet, involving a young child and a shocking accusation. Tragedy in Sylhet, a community reels from allegations of child rape. A dark cloud hangs over Moglabazar in Sylhet as law enforcement makes a grave arrest in connection with the alleged rape of a 2-year-old girl. The accused, a 13-year-old boy, was taken into custody on Wednesday, sending ripples of shock and sorrow through the community. This deeply disturbing incident came to light when the victim's family filed a formal complaint with the Moglabazar police station. Sylhet Metropolitan Police confirmed the arrest, stating that further legal proceedings are actively underway. The young victim was admitted to the One-Stop Crisis Center at Sylhet Osmani Medical College Hospital following the alleged assault. Doctors examining the child have reportedly found signs consistent with sexual abuse, intensifying the gravity of the situation and the urgency for justice. The news has understandably ignited widespread concern and outrage among residents and child welfare advocates. Social media platforms are abuzz with calls for stringent legal action against the suspect and for greater awareness and protection measures for vulnerable children. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the persistent dangers children face and the critical need for robust safeguarding mechanisms within communities. Police officials have assured the public that a thorough investigation is being conducted to uncover the full details of the case and ensure that justice is served for the young victim and her family. From the deepest tragedies to the swift pursuit of justice, we now turn to Dhaka, where a murder investigation has led to a rapid police operation. Stay with us as we bring you the latest on this unfolding crime story. Dhaka crackdown, 3 arrested in a Dabar murder investigation. In a swift and decisive operation, law enforcement has arrested 3 suspects in connection with the murder of a man in Dhaka's Adabar area. The arrests, confirmed by a Bangladesh Army officer from the 46th Independent Infantry Brigade, mark a significant development in the ongoing investigation into the killing of Ripan alias Nipu. The operation, launched after receiving reports of the murder on Tuesday morning, saw Army personnel utilize advanced technology to track down the perpetrators. Initial intelligence pointed towards Alex Sabaj, Manir, and Iman as being involved. Following a coordinated effort, Iman, along with associates Ibrahim and Alaman, were apprehended around 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday. During the raid, 2 samurai-style swords, believed to be weapons used in the crime, were recovered. However, suspects Sabaj and Manir managed to evade capture just prior to the raid, and efforts to apprehend them are ongoing. During preliminary interrogation, Iman reportedly confessed to his role in the murder. The operation also revealed that some associates of the suspects attempted to escape by jumping off a building. The arrested individuals have since been handed over to the police for further legal processing and questioning. The victim, Ripan alias Nipu, 35, was attacked inside a house in the Balar Math area on Tuesday. He was critically injured and rushed to Dhaka Medical College Hospital, where he tragically succumbed to his injuries around 5:45 p.m. while receiving treatment. The community reaction has been a mix of relief and continued concern, with many calling for the swift apprehension of the remaining suspects. Analysts note the efficiency of the joint Army-Police operation, highlighting the use of technology in combating urban crime. The recovery of the weapons and the initial confession provide crucial leads for investigators as they work to piece together the events leading up to Nipu's death and ensure all involved are brought to justice. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. But don't go anywhere yet. We've got a lightning round recap and your full call to action coming up right after this. And that's your Scoopster update. We've seen South Asia embrace digital coups, Dhaka grapple with its air quality, a shocking crime in Sylhet, and a swift arrest in an Adabar murder. Don't miss a single story like this video. Subscribe to Scoopster, hit that notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.